which I don't think is going to happen, actually. Yeah, I gotta go back. Gotta head back to the base. I'm tired. Radiation's coming. I already got like a somewhat decent dose of radiation from... oh, whatever. From an anomaly that I walked into on purpose. Alright, we got something like started. We are not in a really good place. Especially with a magnetic storm coming in 2 days. But we're somewhere, at least. I'm assuming we're talking to the scientists about that new anomaly.
I thought you'd like to know that I ran into a completely new kind of anomaly. First thing that came to my mind was that it's some sort of a prism distortion. Really? What gave you that thought?
I saw it.
Well, it behaved as if the reality around me suddenly split up into many different fragments. Wise of you to bring it to me. Any observations on interaction? Well, it didn't seem to do anything specific to me physically. No radiation. But it sure was messing with my brain. Felt as if I was in several different places at once. In a way, you might have been. Huh? You mean? Remember how I told you that anomalies are places where our world intersects with the interworld? Well, what you're describing suggests a distortion in which it comes into contact with not one, but many proximity planes. Entering it is likely to evoke a sensation of being in several parallel realities at the same time. Calling it a prism is accurate, because it refracts your consciousness into many simultaneous states. Shit. As if I didn't have enough reasons to lose my sanity around here. Oh, good point. You'd best not spend too much time inside them. Plus, I suppose it must make exploration very inconvenient.
Indeed it does.
Can I destroy them like the others? It should be possible. You just need to locate all of its cores and take them down one by one. All right.
We already did that, so. We already did that, Jan. So we are... okay, so what's the base look like? Recycler is still broken. Recycler is still broken. Miner worker is on the refinery. What's in the refinery? Just popping that into organics. I'm actually going to move that uphold and just get us some metals. We got a decent amount of organics now. Research, quick crafting. I mean, I guess. That uses less. Sounds like it uses less energy, which is always good. And I think honestly that's it.
Seriously, what was he thinking leaving the base?
I'm gonna go make some slop, some slush, some mush. Because we got some time to kill and we need some food.
Any chance of
I found tracks of the tur, not the actual tur yet. So a refinery is turning some stuff into metal. We've got a decent amount of organics. Metal's coming in. Scientist wants to talk.
I can see you're gloomy. Do you really want to waste time dwelling on that? Isn't a sad person less efficient than a happy one? Let's try to find something to cheer you up, for the sake of the mission. Well, look at you, talking about efficiency.
That's what I do.
I appreciate a good success story. It's inspiring to read about someone who achieves something great despite life's obstacles. Remember that teenage girl from our neighborhood who lived only with her sick grandma and had to divide all her time between caring for her, school, and part-time jobs? The skinny one with the mousy hair? What was her name? Maya? Yes, Maya. Turns out she was really good at physics. Good enough to become the CEO of a startup that manufactures robot nurses for the elderly. Really? Huh. Good for her.
Good for her. All right. So again, my primary concern is with trying to find our people. But let's see if I can, because I mean, honestly, these planetary samples don't mean shit. Because I can't, like, I can't have research done because I need our guys in other places. Alright. Doesn't really go this way. Stuck. Goes kind of that way. Up here, maybe? No, doesn't. I got no batteries. How much? 2 hours and 50 on quick crafting, which means I could craft my own batteries and drill charges. That'll actually be helpful at a time like this. Trying to track this down. I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing where, like, maybe up there. Loop around. I don't have a drill charge. Should I get one? No, it's fine. This is a time dilation to kill it. I don't think that I need to go through there. I think that would be a waste of energy. I don't see any sign of the green stuff over here, so I wish it was a little clearer, you know? 'Cause the vein is to my right. It does kind of look like it goes that way.
I need more resources to continue. Should
Yep.
I do this in the meantime?
Go to the workshop.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
Sure, go to the kitchen. It just kind of dies out, like. Kind of just dies out here. Doesn't go that way any further. Doesn't really go that way any further either. Okay, well, that whole area is, I mean, not entirely. This should go loop around there. So honestly, I'm just gonna, I'll come back to this vein. I'll come back to it later. I don't want to waste a million years trying to figure that out when I've got other stuff that could be worked on. Now you can craft soup batteries. More resources than crafting in the workshop. Okay. Does it right away, but it uses more resources, which isn't the best thing, but some batteries, I go through a lot of batteries right now. It's all the anomalies and crap that I'm running into. Like this guy. And it's actually not that bad. Because it's much quicker, so I don't have to have someone in the workshop and hope, you know. And hope that I don't need them anywhere else. So obviously I could just go through it, but I'm trying to at least kill this last guy. Do you see a dot anywhere for me to? Oh, there we go. All right. This way. I could go straight. Yeah, that's. Looks like there's really some shallow deposit.
Those rocks look like they collapsed recently. There's definitely something on the other side, but I can't drill through here.
Now with my little drill.
This looks promising. The light. Almost there.
I can't climb over that. Going around. This way is... That's where the blockade is. So we'll... Since I'm here... Kill this so that I can eventually just climb right back up. Or, you know what we could do? I need 3 pylons. But I've only got 2. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're fine. Looks like here they are.
Is that a shelter?
I found you. Find the rebel base.
There you are. You okay? Seriously? That what you want to talk about?
We could talk about you hitting me in the face.
I thought I'd never see you again. You got some guts to follow us all the way down here. Don't you get it? The party's over. I got the impression you wanted me to find you. Oh yeah? And what gave you that impression? The light? Why else would you bother with it? It's not for the rescue ship, is it? I wouldn't have made it through the sandstorm without it. Yeah, well... I was pissed at you, but... leaving you out there to your death? I'm not that guy. You're going to die if you stay out here any longer. Anything's better than serving as lab-grown meat for Maxwell's experiments. You're right. It was a mistake to trust him. I learned some disturbing things about his project. To be honest, the man is starting to scare me too. Oh yeah? Tell that to Tabula Rasa. Your mistakes actually have consequences for others. Admitting to them won't take that back. So, you really want to stay out here? How do you intend to survive the sun? In the tur vehicle? Are you kidding me? That thing is good protection against radiation, but it won't withstand the sunrise. Only a proper shelter will. And this place provides the perfect terrain for one. So that's what you're building. Yeah. And it's no picnic, so...
No, we need you back, technician.
Get back to your base and just let me get on with it. Is there anything I can do? Yeah. Let it go. Do you have enough food? That's none of your business. You don't have enough food. There's not enough of anything, okay? Are you happy?
Let's join forces again.
But I don't want your fucking help. Just go, okay? You're making things worse. This could be the weird rock mentioned by the miner. I should take it back to him.
Craft a supply package? I'm gonna queue one of these up. Bring it to the top. Tutorial, quick crafting. Yep, we already did that. Can I not talk to like anyone else here? I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work, to be honest.
Ah, another movie. This one was actually on my
it
pile
won't.
of shame.
I was thinking that actually might work, but I need those pylons. All right. 11 minutes till this is done. 5, 4, 3, and that should be good. I don't know if this is gonna work. I want it to. So I could connect their little area to my little area. But what I want to see is if I go over here, can I connect? Is it tall enough? If it is, then I should be able to pull it from my base over.
Okay, I'm done. I can do this now.
I might be able to pull from my base over here and have a travel pylon in its place. Yes, I can. Okay, so then they also have pylons over here, so I could like power their base as well. I just need to go from there, which I'll have another 3 in a couple. Well, there we go. That's actually enough. Now I just need a travel pylon over here, which I think takes 2, 3. And I have 2. So I will have to wait a little tiny bit, but it's better than, you know, having to traverse through all this winding shit, you know? So right here, boom. Travel pylon right by their base. And then that. Looks like they have an outpost out there. I don't know, maybe that'll help him out. Alright, just 15 seconds there. Boop, boop. Just waiting for this to pop up, and I can travel one, and then I'll be able to go back and forth between their base and our base. Perfect. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to our base. And then I guess go this way. It wants me to craft the beacon, build more Pidia marks, find a way to comfort the worker, which maybe having these people there could help with that. But that actually doesn't do anything. Enriched metals. That would actually be a good thing to have, because those could be metals and organics, right? Yeah, nothing over there. Freaking, it's like a huge ass anomaly over there. I'm just thinking if I go down here, if I go into even be able to get back up. There's an energy field, research to that, and then range, sure. I actually wanted to use the map. This whole area. Bro, I was trying to shoot you. Big guys are aggressive. Nope. Not even close, it looks like. I don't have 30 metals, so I can't even do that. So I guess go this way. It's probably in this area. Another rock. I got an hour before I got it. Another prism. And I think this is to be the third. Oh, it scared me. There's a black ball flying at me. It's kind of startled me a little bit. Okay. I start making my way back towards the base. I'll go take a look at what's over here. Another vein. Scout badge.
Hey, look at that. I found my Boy Scout badge. Go fierce ocelots.
All right. Can one of you pylons be close enough? Even the hub? Damn. Okay, let's gotta get back. So I gotta go. I was definitely hoping one of the pylons I'd be able to place and get me a travel pylon down. Okay, go this way. Use my last energy to climb to safety. All right, I need to get metal. Metal is the main thing I'm missing. Main thing I'm missing in for that care package. All right, the worker dorm kitchen.
Seriously.
This should calm down the worker.
I found. Huh. Would you look at that? My Boy Scout badge. The Fierce Ocelots. Oh, your badge, huh? I didn't even remember taking it with me. It was just pinned to one of my old t-shirts. Well, you kept it. That means something. I must have been attached to it on some subconscious level. Exactly my thought. Isn't it funny how, despite our differences, at the root, we might all care for the same things? It's just as if some of them were more dormant in us and some more awake.
We are all the same person
Maybe
after
you're
all.
right. I have to confess something to you. Something I wasn't ready to absorb until, well, now. Remember that demonstration I told you about?
Yep.
The one when people died and you were blamed for it? Yeah, well, they were right to blame me, because it was my fault. I crossed a line I shouldn't have crossed. I was so scared of losing what I fought so hard for, the respect of the people, their love. You want to know the real reason I never left with Ben like the refiner did? Tell me. Because his affection wasn't enough for me. I was hungry for more. I wanted to be cherished by the masses. It was all about my ego. I faced my own ego too, you know. It was tough, but I needed it. Well, weird as it is, this journey with you made me realize one thing.
Which is?
All this time, I got so carried away with fighting for the values I cared for that I lost sight of what they really meant. Loyalty, togetherness. I forgot that if your comrade gets in the line of fire, your job is to pull him back and not let him die for your victory. Because when you start thinking that a victory can belong to someone, that means you become just like them. Your enemies. And you know the craziest thing? If you'd never woken me up here on this mission, I'd never have to go back to all that. But then again, I'd always remain unaware of my mistake. Because breaking up a team is something a fierce ocelot would never do. Thank you for keeping this, Jan. Thank you for reminding me who I really am.
No problem, bud.
What really matters to me. I found the Turvia. You did?
A place in people's
Are they
hearts.
okay?
Complete the
I'm
worker's
not
storyline.
Sure. I only talked to the technician, and you know him. Won't ever ask for help. Well, could we help them? Maybe. We could share some of our supplies with them. Of course, right. We should do that. Even if it means more effort for me. Believe it or not, I'm ready to grind. I don't know about you, but I feel terrible about what happened. We should do our best to fix it.
Yeah, I mean, situation sucks, but I think honestly this was probably our best bet in the long run anyway.
I found the tour vehicle. You found the others? They alive? Yeah. I talked to the technician, but he wasn't very happy to see me. I get the impression they're struggling out there. I was wondering if maybe we should share some of our supplies with them. Out of pity? Huh. You think they'd want that? You tell me. Well, I think if I was out there, I'd probably want to live, yeah. But what about us in here? What if we don't make it? Maybe we should focus on that.
We could try and do both. He's in the dorms. What do you have to say, scientist?
I found our rebellious party. They're alive. Looks like they have no bad intentions, just want to be left alone. What for? To die in that exploration vehicle? They're building a shelter. Oh, please, spare me the details. They should be putting those skills to use here, helping us, not making a sophisticated grave for themselves. Quitters.
I'm guessing you don't want us to share stuff with them. Supply package, chisel. So I'm going to remove the uphold on the battery, because I can just make them myself now, even if it is going to cost a little bit more. Sure, why not? Just for a little bit. Just probably don't actually need radiation filters, to be honest. Though I don't really know how tomorrow is gonna work out. We don't have a whole lot of shit, and stuff's gonna break in the storm. That's how it's been. I'm definitely going to want to try and reunite our people. There's a vein. There's a vein. Where was I before? I was over here. So I'm going to try and see if I could get a pylon up there, to be honest. So got here. Go this way. Okay, one as close to over here as possible. Then maybe I could get one from here to there. That's my goal, because then I could more easily travel. I want to get a travel pylon there. More easily travel that away. But until then, do we even have enough pylons for that? Don't want to make another battery. Use up a little some of our metal. We need a drill over here. Right? Yeah, right around this corner. I've only got 5 hours of time out here. I wonder if our automatic outposts will farm better during a storm as well. Okay, Rapidium. Rapidium. I don't see like a core. Is that anything? I'm going to guess it's going to be down here. Just makes sense for it to be kind of deep down, you know? All right. Automatic outpost. Some rupidium down. Let's see if I can find this other core here. So it just shuts the fuck up and dies. Okay. What I'm actually going to do is high climb. No. Where's the high climb? Here. Right there. And I'm hoping I could pop a pylon here. And it's close enough, yes. Try and get it as far as I can out. Because then I can maybe go pylon, pylon, pylon. Real quick, I've got 2 hours left. What are we producing? That goes first. That goes first because I needed to try and put a travel pylon up here.